Hey guys, this is in the morning, so good morning. We're talking about whether or not being a single dad is hard. And I'm a single dad, and I call myself a weekend dad because I get my boys every other weekend. And I try to get them as much as possible, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But is it difficult? Is it difficult to be a single father? And maybe um, we got some women in here that are curious, to maybe see the other side. And I'm sure there's a lot of single fathers. This channel is, um, it's more for single fathers and just to have a conversation and discussion and to go over what you think and what you're going through because us as single fathers, it's very lonely and it's difficult in different ways than it is for a single mom. So one of the things that's difficult for me is, and I'm sure it's difficult for a lot of other guys, is you're a single guy without a kid for a week and a half. You're a single dad without a kid for a week and a half. So that's you by yourself. You're going out with your friends, or you're doing, you're doing you. And then you got your boys for, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and you're a dad. So you got to transition, you got to flip. And that flip is hard to do because you're not practicing. You're not practicing every day being a dad. You can't be a dad for 4 days out of the month. You just can't. It's never going to happen. You're going to be a weekend dad, like how I am. And, that was taken away from you, or you gave it up, and that's a difficult thing to do. It's hard to switch back and forth. When you take the kids back, um, your room is quiet or your house is quiet, and there's none of the kids laughing. And I got two boys, so they're always going crazy, and it's just you. So that's one of the things. It's difficult. It's difficult to look around your house and it's just quiet. It's just you. It's difficult to be dad too. You get stressed out. Like I get stressed the freak out. Um, and sometimes, I'm tough on the boys. I try to be dad, but you can't be dad. You just can't. You don't have enough time. Um, so the discipline that you may want to do with the boys to raise them right. The goal is to raise them right. You may not be able to do. Another thing is financials, right? Number two, financials. I'm not claiming these kids. Every year that I've been divorced, I haven't claimed the kids at all. So that's a hefty tax return. You're looking at least 5,000 for two boys of a tax return. So I always have to pay taxes. Um, I've heard of 7,000, 8,000 for two kids. So that's another thing. On top of that, there it's single independent woman. Single independent woman. Yeah, it's very simple to be a single independent woman when you're getting child support and a tax return every year. I pay about 10 grand in child support, which it's my responsibility as a father. So I'm not knocking it, but then on top of that, she's getting the 18 grand, so that's already, or the 8 grand, or 7 grand, or 5 grand, so that's already 15,000. So and on top of that, she works. Uh, so it's all gravy. It's easier to be a single mom than it is to be a single dad. I understand that single moms are with the kids and it's stressful. you're with the kids. You're having to lift, especially with two boys, one mom and two boys. You're having to, be physical. You're having to have them all day, every day, and it gets stressful. I understand that. Um, so it's just a different type of difficult. I mean, it's difficult to be without the kids. I'd rather be with the kids all the time. I'd rather have them full time. So I know it's difficult. Um, and there's been moments where I have them, full time for a while. But it's just a different life. It's really a different life. Transitioning from being single to being a parent is difficult. So we're on financials. So single moms they get help. They get more help than single fathers. There's a lot of programs for single moms. I guess that's because fathers just would leave. So no idea where the father is, and you're stuck with the kids. So in that aspect, I understand it. But there's a lot of single dads that want to be part of the kids' life. Uh, but you're still getting that help. Single fathers, there's really nothing. There's single mother groups. There's not a whole lot of single father groups. Um, so yeah, it's is it difficult to be a single father? The way I'm doing it, yes, it is. I'm paying child support. I'm wanting to be with the boys. I'd love to have the boys full time, like I mentioned. Um, so that's it is difficult to do it right, to work at it. It takes work. Being a parent takes work, and some couples that are together, they don't even work at it. You know. So you, as a single father, being alone, I take my kids to the park. We go out and do stuff, and we go to jump parks. And I got two boys. I'm having to corral two little boys, and then one freaks out, and then you have to take care of him, but then leave the other one kind of like to society, to the community, um, and you have to. I mean, you got to make sure they're safe, but you can't do it by yourself either. You're gonna need some help of somewhat kind. It's not easy. When I take them to the park, I take a cooler, like I'm prepared. Um, some parents don't even do that. I'm giving parents waters for my coolers because they didn't bring. It's 100 degrees out, 90 degrees out, and they didn't bring anything for the kids to drink. You know, so is it difficult? Yes. Does anybody give a fuck? No. Nobody cares. There's a book by the guy that's Will Smith played him in Pursuit of Happiness, but the actual guy wrote a book, and he says the cavalry is not coming. And this is true for men, very true for men. In all things that you do, the cavalry is not coming. They don't care. Nobody's gonna come help you. You gotta persevere, and it takes persistence. This channel is all about that. It's all about making you better, making myself better. I watch a lot of different channels that help. Um, if you guys got any questions about anything, I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. I'm confident. I work. I'm trying to chase excellence. You know, The goal is to be rich. The goal is to be a great father. The goal is there's a lot of goals that I have um, that I'm aspiring to be. So yeah. If you have any comments, questions, down below. I try to do as topics pop into my mind. I try to make videos for you guys, and hopefully it helps somebody. If it doesn't, it's just me talking to a camera. Later, guys.